We have $1.2 trillion of student debt within the United States. And I think having free or discounted education provided by the government would help disperse that a little bit better, so then 20-year-olds, 21, 22-year-olds aren't coming out of college with $45,000 of debt, if not more. Um, we could, if the government provided just some sort of help other than FAFSA or Parent Plus loans, then we would not have so much trouble or debt or just non-excitement or no motivation to get a college education, because most people can't even afford it out of pocket. They always say pay for college, save up and pay for college, and you can do it. But if your parents don't have the money available to save within the time that you're growing up, going through public school or private school or any type of schooling that you had to get your high school diploma, then you don't have a choice other than just pull loans and loans and loans. Just build them up until you just completely forget about them. And then when you graduate from college, you're left with so much more than what you expected. Not even counting the insurance that you're going to pay on it for the next 20 years trying to pay off your college education. And I believe that if we had some sort of government funded education to like program or something to get, like, we would just disperse so much debt that people under the age of 25 have, that they'll pay off for the rest of their lives almost, unless they're lucky and they got a full scholarship from busting their butt during high school and almost killing themselves trying to get all this education, so then they can go to college and still have to get that 4.0 to keep that scholarship. If we did some kind of discount or free education program that we could do to help people further their education and make them better, to make them more excited, and to create less debt in America, I think the world would be a much, much better place. Not only better from less crime, because people are educated and they don't want crime to come up on their resume or background checks or something for a job that could make them $50,000 a year, if not more. They don't want to do that to mess up their lives if they know that after college, not after college, but after high school, they can create this platform for themselves, knowing that the government will help them and feed them everything that they need to become a successful, educated American and help the society and create bigger, better things, other than just being another fast food worker or some kind of job that no one ever wants, but they have to because they can't afford a college education. I think life for people with this would be beneficial to not only themselves but to other people around them. Plus, students, when they go to college and then they work, and if they do both, they won't have time to study. Because say a person such as Spartan goes to school from 7:30 to 2:30, and then from 3 to 10 or 9 or midnight to works a job full time How are they going to have time to study? How are they going to be successful people at the end of their courses if they even make it through there without even having sleep deprived and just physically drained of energy and motivation because they are just constantly at school, learning, and then at work, and they just have to constantly go. They have no time to rest. If we took away just even a little bit of the college debt that students accumulate within their time, then those students would have so much more time to study. They'd be more prepared. They'd be less stressed. They wouldn't have to worry about money or debt or failing a class and having to retake it and then pay for it again because they failed because they were working their butt off to get enough money to pay for that class. So if we could just create some kind of fund or add a little bit of more tax. I know, God forbid, that we add a little bit more tax to our taxes that we are already taxed so much on, but we would be able to provide students who want this education, who want to better themselves, who want to be better people and create bigger, better things. Heck, we could maybe find a person to cure cancer, but they don't have enough money to go to college. We could do that for people if we just added something, pulled from somewhere, pulled from the people, pulled from the rich. They have so much money they don't know what to do with it. Why don't they put it towards something good? All I think is that we should provide a free or discounted college education to students who want to make themselves a better person. And I don't think it could be really that hard.